Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone today is well and great for today. Happy Friday also, because today also we have a football session tonight. Hopefully we are enjoy also for the football Indonesia can win. So we have interactive today. Discussion is interesting topic for the future of the connected TV advertising in Indonesia. As more Indonesian consumers embrace OTT services and internet-connected smart devices, the CTV market here presents significant growth opportunities with local content availability, improved internet infrastructure, and shift toward mobile to TV viewing. So the media landscape is rapidly evolving. Currently, around 70% of Indonesia consumers have access to CTV, with 63% of them streaming online TV daily. Globally, CTV advertising revenue reached about 26 billion USD in 2023 last year. And according to MacArthur, forecast to surpass 42 billion by 2028. By emerging technology like AI-driven targeting, programmatic buying, and interactive ad format are a game-changing how the brand engage with their customer. So today we explore how these innovations are shaping Indonesian dynamic ecosystem. Let's go the first question for all. How has the integration of advanced AI transformed the landscape of CTV advertising, and what specific game-changing innovation are reshaping how brands connect with their audience? Let's start with ladies first.
Thank you. So it's very interesting reading and knowing more about connected TV, because at R3, the whole reason for our existence is to make marketing accountable for brands. And with CTV growing at the rate that it is, it's going to be, if my memory serves correct, about 41 billion by 2027. It was only 23 billion last year. So there's huge potential of growth. And the most advantageous reasons for going for CTV is that it allows for very high audience targeting. It has better video completion rates, and there's option for very highly personalization as well as location targeting. And most importantly, this is something that is absolutely there. You can tie it back to conversion, which is what we've been hearing a lot about today. It's not only about brand awareness, but it's also about conversions. With AI, what happens is that all these benefits are further enhanced and pronounced. So L'Oreal has their technology innovation competition every year, and one of the winners this year was Live 2 AI, which is going to allow video content to be shoppable. So users can watch videos on connected TV and already shop for products. So this is a great example of how connected TV can bridge the gaps between awareness all the way to sales.
Very good. So how about you, Pak Edwin?
Selamat siang Bapak Ibu. I'm coming from the mass product industry, yes, right? Where the industry itself is reflecting the population profile of Indonesia. Jadi mostly we are handling middle class profiles here.
Okay.
Dan kemudian yang membedakan 15 years ago and today, 10 atau 15 tahun lalu, we always talking about middle class, and then middle class yang kami obrolin 10 tahun yang lalu itu mostly usia-usia Gen X dan early millennials. Tiba-tiba jembreng hari ini we are talking about middle class yang anak-anak Gen Z yang udah ada di productive age group gitu kan. Otomatis karena consumer profile-nya berubah, brandnya jadi juga mau nggak mau berubah karena konsumennya wis berubah profilnya.
Follow the trend lah ya, follow the trend.
Iya, dan konsumennya yang biasanya kita kasih air putih udah ngerti apa yang kita omongin, hari ini kita kasih air putih nggak connect. Dan disitulah yang akhirnya membuat saya rasa AI, CTV, OTT membuat sebuah perubahan kami pun di marketing untuk melihat konsumennya wis berubah gitu.
Awesome, good question, good answer. How about you, Pak?
Yeah, detecting women was a thing Say AI detected a moment someone was eating steak and advertising for ready-to-cook chocolate lava cake will come up. But what if the narrative was you shouldn't eat highly marbleized beef, you should be eating white meat, you should jaga kesehatan, you should eat healthier? Wouldn't that be a headshot to the chocolate lava cake, the sweet, sweet chocolate lava cake? So I think the industry have been talking a lot about protecting the consumer in the upsurge of AI. How about we also shed some headlights to protecting the brands when they're using AI as well?
Okay, very good. So continue with the trend that you mentioned, Pak Edwin. Given your experience with mass market product, as you mentioned, how do you see interactive ad format adding value to traditional advertising on CTVs, especially in industries like tobacco, where traditional format have been dominant?
Secara prinsip kami the manufacturer and the marketing and the sales team, we agree bahwa traditional advertisement still very impactful correlatively terhadap our consumer behavior. Namun ketika kita mulai membaca jenis profil-profil, kita udah lagi tidak bisa membaca profil seperti dulu.
Yes.
Sehingga akhirnya we of course dengan CTV ini kita dapat sebuah kesempatan untuk tap in terhadap more exclusive audience that we want also to connect with them. Jadi dari sinilah yang akhirnya kita kembalikan back to develop marketing objektif yang tepat. Kira-kira menggunakan CTV teknologi ini keperluan untuk marketing objektifnya kami apa? Yang akhirnya masuklah ke penetration the new market, connecting with the better profile in terms of economic capability. Jadi akhirnya we provide certain of energy and investment untuk bisa membalance between the traditional advertisement dengan sesuatu yang lebih meet the habitat of CTV.
So more targeted based on that. Okay. Over to you, Arian. As a brand offering smart home solution, you have a unique opportunity to appeal tech-savvy consumer in Indonesia, right? So how do you see CTV as an ideal platform for demonstrating your product value, especially in showcasing the integration of smart home technology with everyday life?
Okay, I'm going to state a very unpopular opinion. I don't believe attention span of human has been cut and short. The sample pool was very biased towards quick content distribution platform like TikTok and Instagram. When I open YouTube, when I open Netflix, I know I'm going to invest 2 hours. So in CTV, our top performing creative was a 2-hour-long movie cut into 6 episodes. And we have seen BCA was like 17 minutes. And a lot of CTV, like just now was 4 minutes, La Mineral.
Right.
So I think the best performing in CTV was skippable, very long video with emotional attachment that we convey to the customers.
Interesting. So, Ms. Seema, in a market like Indonesia, where the consumer behavior can vary widely by region and demographic, how do you approach personalizing CTV ad strategize? What role the customer data and insight play in crafting hyper-targeted, localized campaign that resonate with audience on CTV?
So, like most markets in Asia, Indonesia is extremely diverse, not only in terms of geography, demographics, religion, culture. So hyper-segmentation and audience targeting becomes even more important. However, the approach to personalize has not really changed. You do have to personalize it. All it means is your right message at the right time to the right audience. So that fundamental does not change. But what's happened now is that there are layers of information that is available to really customize your message. So now I will show my age here. But when media used to be tracked, TV used to be tracked like years and years and years ago, it was tracked by this medium, a diary. People used to get diaries in their homes and they had to write down what time did they watch TV, what did they watch. And of course, there are so many flaws in that system, but this was the pre-digital age. Now that we are living in the world of Netflix and OTT platforms, There is so much segmentation possible. You know what exactly people are watching. Netflix already segments audiences for you. So the approach of personalization does not change, but what changes is the depth of information that is available and how brands will distill it correctly.
Awesome. So I want to go over to you, Pak Rian. How does programmatic buying enhance the scalability of CTV campaign for advertiser? Can you provide example of successful scalable campaign?
Yeah, it's quite a guilty feeling to say this. I'm not sure whether Google did it out of intention, but there's a lot of data provided even by Google themselves, like there's 4 micro moments they want to do, they want to buy, they want to go. So I think about 3 years ago, I was very fixated with this video landing page should be Google Map because this is the moment they want to go. This video, the landing page should be Shopee because this is the moment they want to buy.
Right.
And I keep on fixated on the landing page and everything. Right now, I just turn on PMax, put in the budget, it's done. I don't have to do anything.
Yes.
So I think Google intentionally overcomplicate things, so we just put auto.
Right. Okay. So I will go over to you, Pak Erwin. In terms of consumer engagement, how you notice any significant difference between traditional TV and CTV as driven by emerging technology?
I love traditional advertising. I love it so much. And then we agree to allocate certain of percentage to make sure that the traditional advertisement still going on. But during the discussion, there is like a private discussion that we are discussing about the immune consumer towards the traditional advertisement, especially for the youngster.
Right.
And then we are in the stage of realize and aware that what we are doing now are not enough. So we did exercise our muscle in certain of areas where we develop certain of context and content to engage with this consumer through all the digital AI, CTV, OTT. And then our agency advised us that what we did in CTV turns out 4 times stronger rather than from our traditional. So the consumer engagement that changed at the moment now, we do realize the data showing the blue and the red colors.
Understood. And then for you, Ms. Seema, what is your take on programmatic facilitating more personalized ad experience for viewer on CTV, and what advantage does this offer?
So just 3 things. One is lower wastage, which means better targeting of the budget and much higher transparency compared to traditional TV channels.
Right. Okay, so I want to asking for the closing. As the CTV landscape continue to evolve in Indonesia, what key strategies will your organization focus on to maintain a strong, responsible digital presence while engaging customer meaningfully? Additionally, what do you believe in the biggest opportunity in CTV advertising in Indonesia over the next few years, and how can the industry maximize it? Let's start with Pak.
Yeah, I'm from BARDI Smart Home. We are very privileged that when people buy our products, they need to install the app and actually pair the products to the app. So by GA4, we actually know where it's being installed, what's their interest, what's their affinity, and when we combine that with the data from third party like Xapads or from first party like YouTube, we are able to target the people that have been high value purchases, that have been repeat purchases. So what we are going to continue to do is to collect the data and to form them into patterns to be information, and we do informed decision as like we have always been doing.
Interesting. How about you, Ms. Seema?
So when it comes to the future, as they say, is already here, but when things are going to enhance further, one is that CTV will be a great channel to engage with the younger Gen Z audience, and we all know how difficult it is to get their attention. I have a son, so I know how hard it is for them to get them to listen to you. So it would be focused on Gen Z audience. The other thing specifically for Indonesia, where the budgets for TV advertising are still very high, CTV offers a very happy medium between traditional TV and digital.
Right.
So these two would be the key things that our markets can look forward to.
Thank you. How about you, Pak Edwin?
CTV like a huge opportunity,
Okay.
and then the penetration is still very low right now.
Right.
So they are big dreams.
Yes.
Talking about CTV. So the first thing that I always discuss with me and my internal team is we always believe that we as a marketers and brand, especially coming from the cigarette industry, we can never talk about our product. We always talk about our reputation.
Yes.
And then, so it's a long journey for the brand to build a reputation. So connecting the dots between the CTV gap opportunity and also the long journey of brand building, I think it's very important for us at the moment now to find the right muscles in exercising our creativity, that
Right.
providing the right cookies that can live in that habitat. I think that's most crucial for us as a marketers now. I don't want to seeing the same KV and TV
Yes,
commercials,
yes.
just moving channel from A to B and C. But I would like to see cookies there. I would like to see customized cookies that fit into the audience that we pick up carefully. I think that's the way connecting the dots at the moment now.
So as long the message is coming to the right time and the right place, right?
Yeah, we
Something
have you
like that.
right.
Okay. Okay, thank you to our insightful panelists for sharing their expertise for the future of connected TV advertising in Indonesia. We have seen how emerging technology like AI-driven targeting, programmatic buying, and interactive ad format are transforming the way brand engage with the consumer. Whether it's creating personalized experience for diverse audience or optimizing campaign in real time. CTV offer immense opportunity for growth. As we look ahead, it's clear that innovation, data-driven strategies, and consumer-centric approach will be the key to success. We hope today's discussion help you navigate to evolving digital landscape and unlock the full potential of CTV advertising. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you to the moderator and all panelists for sharing the insights. It's now a photo session. Please come forward. In the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. Once again, 1, 2, and 3. Cheers. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're still enjoying the wonderful insight that's been shared by the panelists and the moderator this afternoon.